Hey, you, yes, you. Are you wondering if you should be finding a girlfriend as a teenager? If yes, then join me. Let's talk about this topic. Should you be finding a girlfriend as a teenager? Or should I? I know this is a very personal topic, but let's really take the time to talk about this. So, when I was 10 years old, I got attached to this girl and I ended up confessing to her. But guess what? She liked me back. But after going on to middle school, we broke up due to our school difference and some of my immature behaviors. At that time, I was very dark and quite depressed, and I didn't really tell anyone about it. I keep it all alone, and I wouldn't be saying it is a really good or bad experience, but I would say it really haunted me from then till now. So, should you be finding a girlfriend? The answer could be a yes or no. But before that, let me ask you some questions first. Imagine if you had a girlfriend, but your parents agree, could you guarantee that you won't cheat on her and stay with her forever? Could you be sure that you two can be well together? Are you willing to spend money on her? You probably would. Or do you even have enough money to spend on your date? Or no? Is she the type that you want? Are you good enough for her? Ask yourself these questions. But whether the answer is a yes or no, here is some of my advice and opinions so that you can have a more insightful opinion on this topic. And there will be some tips for you at the end of the video. So stay tuned. First thing first, you should set up boundaries and have high standards. You should at least set up boundaries like she does not do drugs, she is not promiscuity, she's loyal, she has a good relationship with his parents, responsible and always striving to improve. Try to observe the girls around you, be friends with them, but don't get swayed by your emotions and feelings. Know your time and make the move precisely when you find one. Don't rush. It's the same for girls too. And if you are desperate for love, I would suggest you to not find a girlfriend. Because when you are desperate for something, you might pick the wrong fruit out of the tree. Keep that in mind. Next, find a wife, not a girlfriend. Because what you are finding is a partner that will be spending with you for the rest of your life. Because if you find someone to be with and you two break up, what would you do? You'll probably be vain or depressed. But maybe for some people it's motivation for the gym, but we don't promote fast food type of relationships. We need to bring back the traditional type of relationships. Anyways, the person you are with will be spending the rest of your life with and will have the largest impact on who you become, what you achieve, and how happy you are. You don't need to find 10 girls to date or be a boy. You just need to find one. One is enough. Thirdly, improve yourself. If you want to have a high standard wife, then you should be a high standard husband too. Exercise, eat clean, learn some skills, and have an income source. Because you want to be somebody that somebody might want to be with. You want to be better. Imagine one day you find the person of your dreams that you wish you found, and because of personality traits that you didn't improve on, because of mistakes that you still do, you're going to ruin it with this person. Really, think about it. And if you can level up yourself so much that you are in the top 5% of men, then I don't think you have any problem finding a wife lah. But whether or not you want to stay single or what, improving yourself is still the most important thing you can have in your life. It does no harm and it's purely beneficial for you. Alright, going to the next one. Find a wife that has value instead of pure beauty. Your spouse is actually an asset because women's status declines in time. They are most attractive at like 20 to 30 years old and it declines in time if you use society standards lah. They have like other ways to provide value. I would rather be with somebody who's continually getting better, working on themselves, trying to get new skills, get new perspective, new experience or whatever, instead of being with someone who are lazy and blah 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 those bad traits lah. Here's a tip for you guys. If you love someone for their looks, it's obsession. If you love someone for his kindness, it's admiration. If you love someone for their money, it's interest. If you love someone because they love you, it's empathy. But if you're confused why you love this person, then it's definitely love. And then you will ask me, how should I find a wife then? If you're religious, I suggest you to find someone who has the same belief as you so that both of you can synchronize better. But if you are not religious, you can find someone who has the same hobby with you, or you can find someone who has the same hobby as you, or who you can really talk with. But the best is to find someone who is dependable and love you with all of their heart. But the most important thing is to learn how to love yourself first. Because if you don't even know how to love yourself, how would you know how to love others? Right? So, in conclusion, I think you should be finding a wife instead of a girlfriend. And I think most of the better relationships or marriages comes from becoming better people. Better people then are attracted to better people, which means that if you have very hardworking of looking yourself at the mirror and saying like, where am I lacking? And if it's everywhere, you start with the most important part first and you start there. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys really get to open a new perspective and just really understand what and who you really want to spend the rest of your life with. So with that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.